And what is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech for you. It's been a week. I've been doing a lot of brewing, and it's been a week, if you catch my drift. So today we are looking at a cleric-themed build. And I don't want to say cleric tribal because not every card is a cleric card, but it is definitely cleric-themed. And it's an aggro build, and it's got a lot of facets to it. It's got a lot of aspects. It's got life gain. It's got annoyance. It's got Sheoldred. Let's get into it. So first card we're looking at, Hopeful Initiate. We are running a lot of cards that have stronger power than this, so training definitely comes in handy. Obviously, it's a great value card, because 2 and a white, remove 2 +1/+1 counters from target creatures you control, from among creatures you control, and you destroy target enchantment or artifact. Lunar Veteran, whenever another creature comes into play under the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. Flip side as Luminous Phantom, if it leaves the battlefield, gains a life. This is important. You'll see why in a moment. Evolved Sleeper, again, we've gone over this one. It's basically the black Ascendant Spirit from Kaldheim. And as you can see, the triggers are, if you tap a black, it becomes a human cleric with a base power and toughness of 2/2. 1 and a black, if it's a cleric, put a death touch counter on it, and it becomes a Phyrexian human cleric with base power and toughness 3/3. And then 2 black and any other, and if it's a Phyrexian, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, you draw a card, and you lose 1 life. So it gains some card advantage. Yes, there's the drawback of life loss, but it gets stronger as it goes. Voice of the Blessed, if it triggers with this and with this, which we'll get to this in a moment, basically put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it has 4 or more, it has Flying and Vigilance. 10 or more, it has Indestructible. Big stuff. Shadowrite Priest. These guys look like dang Telosians. Look that up. Star Trek. Other clerics you control get +1/+1, plus 2 black, 3, tap it, sacrifice another cleric, search your library for a black creature card, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle. Pretty dang good card. Now, you might be saying, well, that's silly. You're not running anything above 4. Well, we can just get a Sheoldred out. I mean, not for free, and more for that, but you know what? At least we get a Sheoldred out if we don't have it in our hand. Excuse me. Next one we look at is Elas Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim. Has Death Touch. It is 2/2. It is legendary. And again, like Lunar Veteran, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life, or each opponent loses 1 life. So it can drain you, it can gain you, it can build this up. Fun stuff. Meathook Massacre, we all know what this does. Pump this out, or bring this out, pump it up. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you gain a life. So, fun stuff. Anointed Peacekeeper. This is kind of like your elite spellbinder, so to speak. As Anointed Peacekeeper enters the battlefield, you look at your opponent's hand, then you choose any card name. Spells your opponents cast with the chosen name cost 2 more to cast. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate if they're mana abilities. Pretty good card. We're running 3 of those. 2 Lilianas of the Veil. Don't really need to know what she does, or don't really need to go over what she does here. Her plus ability, target player discards a card. -2, target player sacks a creature. -6, her ultimate, separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. Beast. Then we have 2 Wandering Emperors. It has Flash. Its plus ability, put a +1/+1 counter. Again, it can feed into many of these creatures. It gains first strike till end of turn. -1, create a 2/2 White Samurai with Vigilance. And -2, exile target tapped creature. You gain 2 life. So it feeds into the blessed one. And also Sheoldred, just because. I'm jamming a Sheoldred into this deck, and I do not care, because it really fits in this deck. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. So, again, it feeds into a lot of these abilities here. A lot of these creatures, too. So, again, Sheoldred, I think, makes sense in this deck. Alright, we're running 2 Eiganjo Seat of the Empires. It's a legendary land. It can deal 4 damage if we channel it to a target attacking or blocking creature. Takenuma can, we can mill stuff and return stuff to our graveyard, or from our graveyard to our hand, and we go from there. Because we are doing best of 3, we are looking at some sideboard stuff. We don't run a ton of spot removal, because the point of this deck is to basically kind of just flood the battlefield and just smash in as soon as we possibly can. So we're not running a ton of removal because this deck is based on speed. So Adamant Will just kind of protects our creatures, gives us indestructible. Valorous Stance destroys, obviously, target creature with toughness 4 or greater, or target creature gains indestructible. Infernal Grasp, obviously destroy target creature, lose 2 life. Sanctify, destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 3 life. Debt to the Kami, target opponent exiles a creature they control, or they exile an enchantment they control. So overall, this death, I was looking at this right here. Ministers of Death is the name of this deck. This deck is actually really kind of, it's strong. I mean, you're going to see in the best of 1 and the best of 3 how it functions. I'm not going to show you how strong it is because who knows what'll come out of these videos. But anyway, so if you are new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and then we do a best of 3 just so you can see how the deck performs in each of those environments. And without further ado, let's get to the games. We are against Ascad. Or Ascad. This is a good hand. I think we do this. We put this down, put the sleeper down, and we go from there. We do Takanuma. Oh, we do that. There we go. Let's do that, Risen Dragon. Let's do that. And if Ascad will so kindly, thank you, do that, that'd be greatly great. Alright, gains us life, and we go from there. And Sheoldred, if we, depending on what they've got. Okay. I'm guessing Duress. Nope. So we could be against Mono Black, but they've got to figure out what we do in regard to that. So, I think we do the Shattered Sanctum and then the Caves of Koilos. And then we do the Sleeper again. Then we bump this up to a Cleric, and then we go from there. Tenacious Underdog. Okay, well. Or we do that. That's a cool one to do at the moment, but I do think we keep with this, do that, and gain us some life. We're gonna hold up our attack. I think next what we do is we do Anointed Peacekeeper just to see what they have in their hand before we throw down a Sheoldred. Yeah, okay. So that gets that out of there. I'm okay with that. And you keep that up. So we do this. Do another Veteran. And now we do this. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that is fun. We're gonna do the Obnixilis. Let's do that. He gains us some life. We're not going to attack. And pray they don't draw into a red source. So this is a Rakdos build that is going horribly wrong. And that, we do that. And that's okay. We'll take the life loss here. Swing in for some damage. Yeah, they didn't draw into any of their red. We're going to keep the video, though. Let's go to a bonus best of 1. We are against Razorblade 12 in our bonus best of 1. Yeah, if I had a white, that would be great. This one will work. This one will work, because we can do a few things here. There we go. We just get rid of the Wandering Emperor, as much as I don't want to. It's good. Now, Hopeful Initiate doesn't quite fit the Cleric build, but it certainly does fit with kind of the with the overall flavor of the deck. Delver of Secrets, so gotta wonder what we're up against here. And we're just gonna swing in. See if they take it. They're debating. Okay, there we go. Alright, we could be in for something here. No, maybe not. Wonder what kind of deck they have. Yep, we are in Prismari. Slash Izzet. Electrostatic Infantry. Oh, that's a fun card. That is a fun card. Do this. Now this gets that. So we're not going to attack yet. It's always a good... Yeah, we're probably going to get lightning bolted here. Electrostatic Infantry is bomb. Oh, Balmor. I have not seen a Balmor deck yet. I have a Balmor deck, but I just haven't really seen one. So it'll be very interesting to see what they come up with here and what we can do. Shadow Ray Priest. Not really what we're looking for, but... Okay, that does help a little bit. So we're gonna swing. Let's attack. We get the Initiate. In theory, gets the training. Although I have a feeling they've got a one-cost instant. Yeah, I think they have a one-cost instant here. Else, why would they block? Okay, yeah, alright. I thought they blocked with the infantry. Alright, well, it takes some damage. We need that we need that fourth land, though. But this works. This can work. They're down to 12. The downside of Delver of Secrets is... Okay, they play a fire. Alright, well, that's fun. This could be a one-turn kill, I have a feeling. It certainly would not... Oh, yeah, that's a clever play. I like that. And they did not find an instant or indoor sorcery. Okay. Well, that works. Kinda. Whoop, Phoenix Chick. Okay. Has haste. Consider. Okay. So, we're taking a lot of damage here. But if we get a Sheoldred down, we're taking a lot of damage. So we're taking at least 13 here. So if they've got we might have to ditch one of the priests. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That is not cool. Are we dead? That's insane. See, there's a 13, 14. Yeah, we're dead. Good game. All right, let's go to the best of 3. And we are against Black Air Forces every day. Okay. I probably should have kept that. But let's ditch that for now. I'm crazy for that, but that's okay. This is a mono black build. Alright, well, fun stuff. Let's go with the sleeper. See what they do. The Reckoner Bankbuster. Alright. Well, let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, we make this a cleric. We swing. Okay. Mono black, it is in a Graveyard Trespasser. How fun are you? Whew. I can't really... Oh yeah, they can crew that. That's not fun. No blocks. Really cool. Now what we can do is this.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Discard a card. I'm fine with that because we gain some life, we swing. Of course they have a Sheoldred. Of course they do! Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Just pump this bad boy up. We will not swing.
I've got new moves to teach you.
This could be a tough matchup. Just because of all the spot removal that they have. We don't have a lot of ways to dodge around it. Yep. Sack a creature. We sack the planeswalker, of course. And yeah. So. And it kind of balances each other out a little bit. We're going to take a little. No, we didn't take any damage at all. Or we didn't take as much damage as we probably could. That's okay. Gain some life. Do that. And now we do have the potential to kill their Sheoldred. So I'm going to swing in and see what they do. I think it would be... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so they're going to gain life. Always fun. Yep, they cut down. Okay. Okay. Alright, well. Cool. Well, I'm going to see what they have. As far as discard is concerned. So they'll discard a card, and now we're in top deck
And you
mode.
think you can win?
So... Oh, they had a meat hook.
Tired of your
Ah, score. Alright, well, that's fun. And they decided to crew that, so I'm going to say no attacks. I'm not going to attack. They'll gain life. I'm okay with that. They'll find a way to my Lil, and I'm, again, rather okay with that. Soul transfer. Yep. Okay. She'll die. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's no way around her. She's dead. So I'm just gonna take the damage. Where am I? Yeah, no blocks. Let's take it. We are gonna lose considerable
It's no fun
amount of
when they
life
hit
from
back.
this. We'll be down to 5. Lenarch Veteran. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the next match. Alright, so I think the main thing we want to get rid of here is this doesn't really do us much. This will. Or do I want that? Yeah, I do want that. The reason is that'll take care of our Sheoldreds. That'll take care of our Sheoldreds. And as soon as Black Air Forces every day wants to sideboard in, we will get underway. Alright, here we go. So we will play first. Lenarch Veteran is always a fun one to play. And then we do the that, we do that. We could even do this. Okay, well that helps. Gain us a little bit of life. Need that second black source. Anointed Peacekeeper is always a good play. They'll probably have a cut down or an Infernal Grasp or something. Ooh, Sorin. Or do I do Infernal Grasp before Genji? Yeah, let's do Infernal Grasp, just because we're, you know, we don't. It'll cost 2 more for them. Yep, ask and we shall receive. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? They'll just throw the Infernal Grasp down. That was dumb. Why did I do that? That was totally dumb. So totally dumb. Unless they decide, you know, the Sorin is the way to go, which absolutely not. Yeah, you're not going to let Sheoldred live. But what we are going to let live is this. Voice of the Blessed. And we have Fatal right here. Yeah. Whew. See, this is what this deck can do. This is what this deck can do. And I think we finally may have cracked the code here. Getting rid of that, getting rid of the Warlock, getting rid of the Hopeful Initiate. That seemed to shake things up. But you can see how quickly that deck can pop if if played the right way. And of course we had to force their hand quite literally with the Infernal Grasp on our Sheoldred. So, whew. Okay, well, off we go to the rubber match. So, yeah. We played, what, 5 games total today? Okay, this is not ideal, but I am going to keep it. Because we can get this down. They mulliganed, so, okay. We can get that done, so. We just need another land drop. As always. Ask and ye shall receive. Blink. Alright, so we could be looking at Infernal Grasp or Cut Down or something like that here, but I'm okay with that. At least just get that down. Then Anointed Peacekeeper is the way to go. And then to a Sheoldred if need be. The question is what are they going to use to match a Wretched Sire? Okay, cool. Boom. Alright, well, we got that in our hand. Got 2 of them at least. Invoke Despair, Takenuma, Cruelty. Soul Transfer, I think, is the way to go here. Because that was the immediate threat, was it not? Well, now the Invoke Despair is. But they could just ditch the Takenuma. That's dumb. Oh, no, that's not. So here's what we do. Do this. Force them to discard something.
I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven. Drop it.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. So what are they gonna drop? Okay, of course they dropped the Soul Transfer. So we'll have to sack both of these come next turn. But at least we've got Sheoldred waiting in the wings. 3 of them, actually. Well then. Cruelty of Gix will come down. And it will be discarded. And we'll get something on the discard there. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would play. They're going to get a real rude awakening. They're going to get a real rude awakening here. Lil of the Veil. Always fun. We're gonna get a rude awakening because
nobody knows Dominaria. Don't overthink.
That can bring stuff back from a graveyard under your control. A graveyard. So they're getting a Sheoldred. And we're gonna have to work around that. And we just discarded our Valorous Act. Their Invoke Despair. Fun. Ouch! Dang it. Well, that is what it is. We're just not getting the land drops. Yeah, good game. All right, let's go to the postmortem because this is about to get way out of hand. Because what they'll do is they'll bring back the Sheoldred and just make our lives miserable. So good game. All right, let's go to the postmortem. Okay, so that really didn't go the way that I was anticipating. We came up against some fast decks there, and or not even fast decks. That bonus best of one. That's a build I'm gonna have to work on because that looks incredibly entertaining. But as you saw, mono black is just absolutely destroying the meta right now, and it is gonna be really hard. Not really hard, but it's going to be challenging to play around that with any build you have. But you saw in the second game of the best of 3 how this deck can just all of a sudden just go pop, okay? And it really does have, I think, that potential to pop. We just got to find a way to make it work. And, you know, not going to lie, the last game we did get mana screwed, and I was, you know, probably shouldn't have kept the hand, but that's all right. So, you know, excuse me, I think black and white clerics definitely can work. I think that there is quite a bit of synergy among the cards there. You might want to monkey with the you might want to toy around with the build. I mean, you may want to even swap out Liliana maybe and throw out this, but you know what, it's a great deck. I think it has a lot of potential. Today we just ran into a bunch of tough decks, and it is what it is. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a subscribe. As always, my magic miscreants, may your draws be godlike, may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, kids.